I think everything's about balance. Like, I don't think, you know, it's just balance. If you're complaining, like the one thing I want to make sure everybody hears on the way to, you know, to work today is, if you make $41,000 a year, if you make $7 an hour, and you work 2 jobs and you have $400,000 in student loans, but you don't complain and you're not depressed, you've won. If I can get one person right now on the Mass Pike to do it and get that email in 2 years, then this 10 minutes was accomplished. Hold on. Hey, man.
My phone's dead. I was getting pictures. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice to meet you. Richard, real pleasure. Your phone's dead?
Yeah, my phone's dead. I actually just
Brandon,
watched your,
let me call you back.
Your interview on
Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club,
yeah. You do you. I'm not judging. Who the hell am I to judge? Here's what I'm saying. You get one life. Mm-hmm. You've got real, like, this is America. And by the way, I'm not naive to like females, race, things like that. It's harder, but if there's anybody on earth that looks like you that's made it, that means you can too. I'm gonna hook you up, man.
Really
hook you up,
appreciate
of course. What's your email?
Richard.
Here, I'll let you put it in.
So what brings you here?
I have a meeting with
Cool,
Chase.
Cool.
How about you? You work here?
Yeah, I work here. Cool. Thank you.
Real pleasure, man. Thanks for saying hello.
No
Take
problem.
care.
Dude.
Hey. Okay, I gotta run into a meeting. I'm telling you know, I think what I'm good at is telling you when things are important. So, all right, I'm gonna go in. I don't think you can go up there. Hey.
Vaynerchuk?
I am. Hey.
Jeremy Erber.
Hey, Jeremy.
I work for Barclays Center.
Oh, is that right?
You came and talked to us a couple years ago.
Yes.
And I follow some.
Thank you, man. Thanks for saying hello. All well?
Yeah, all was good.
Good, man.
How you
Thanks
doing?
for saying hello. Real good. Running into a meeting.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Stay well.
Follow me around.
A lot going on, huh? Yeah. I'll be pop out. All right. Okay. Hello.
Hi, sir.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Here to see. So far, a good day. Just jamming, meeting after meeting. Fun to be with Al Roker. Great to see you, my friend. How are you? You doing well?
You bet.
Good. I'm glad. There's a shitload of people here. Just a ton of people.
It's where Ron is right
Right,
now.
India?
I'm just keeping it warm. Okay, that's it.
Now a national legend, but very much a New York legend. He was our weatherman, especially for me growing up. My sister literally texted me. She's like, "Oh my God, Al!" And so that was fun. Going to see my grandma now on her birthday. Grandma Esther. It's exciting.
I see. How you doing, sir? By the way, thank you for coming. I know how busy you are.
And just jamming. So Jersey, come back, a bunch more meetings. Nothing too crazy, nothing too, I don't know if we're gonna do a big rant here, that's gonna be the whole show. This will be more of a day in and day out kind of thing. But I do think, looking at the schedule, we'll have to come up with something smart and awesome to say to you guys, so hopefully I'll get inspired at some point. I think I started thinking I was different.
Yes, we do.
It was a couple different times. I think I thought I was different in 6th grade. I remember very clearly, 5th grade, 5th, 6th grade,
12-ish.
whatever that is. How do you build unbelievable self-esteem without creating any entitlement? I mean, motherfucker, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I am completely egotistical about my skills with zero entitlement. It's why I have special results, because I'm pulling so opposite. You know, like, I think like, if you ask me if I gave my best at bat of dissecting why I've over-indexed it or had success, it's because I'm pulling from very opposite points of view, and it's creating enormous balance. No one side gets ahead of the other side. Like my ego and my bravado allow me not to just do the humility, get the dirt work stuff. It's why I don't have like a garage sale business. Right. But my lack of entitlement and humility allow me not to like read the accolades when people say I'm the best or top 5 or the future of this. Like I'm like, I don't deserve that. I need to earn that. Yes, I do a daily vlog, so I'm documenting my entire life, forever. If I actually, from where I started, go on to buy a $4 billion sports organization, and I documented the entire journey, my words are motivating, and I'm good at that. But the reason I do DailyVee, and the reason I'm documenting so much is, if I can put out a body of work 40 years from now that showed the process of a young man that put in the work, had the vision, did it the right way, tried to help people along the way, because he was trying to build the biggest building in town by building it, not by tearing everybody else's buildings down. And then I actually accomplish it, well, that becomes a real great American dream story. That becomes a movie, that becomes legacy, that becomes all-time special. And I'm not gonna become a billionaire overnight like Zucks or like Saka or like Travis, but I'm gonna get there as a tortoise, which is gonna confuse everybody because I have a hare's costume. Good? Fun meeting? Bad? Bad? No, good, good. Good meeting?
Yeah, welcome to CD school.
I gotta go.
Anything to say?
Then I hope everybody's doing super well and happy and super available if you need me. Help with that. And I, being a good Jersey boy, like, I watched out give the weather like when I was like 6, so it's like super fun. I'm like, of course. I didn't follow the script.
You should cut across town early, downtown, versus further out.
What's up, guys?
Yes, sorry.
I didn't listen.
Cross town early.
And were we getting in a cab?
Uber.
Huh?
Tyler, let's leave
Alright, I got to go with homegirl downtown to see this lawyer.
Kev just said uptown's more locked. You should get across town down here and then go up.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Toyota Camry.
Toyota Camry? What's the digits?
Silver.
Digits.
664.
T6? Where is he?
Right outside.
Yeah, close to, yeah.
Talent gets you so far, putting in the work. Like, a lot of people look at finished products. They look at LeBron today. They look at Kobe today. They look at Beyonce today. You know what's great about some of the old, some of the ways certain people worked, Beyonce's a good play. Her family thought that she would be a star, they would be stars, so there's a lot of film of them on Star Search or the old video cameras. Like, that was work. When she was a young teenager, like maybe even before she was a teenager, she's learning dance moves. Like, now people see, like, we'll listen to a song where she has a lot of bravado, and they're like, oh, it's very, it's a lot easier to do what, to be somebody who's got confidence or oomph or is looking for something that may seem, disproportionate because they know the 40 years they put into it.
I thought I did get tangled a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like a complete debacle. Makes no sense. If I'm sitting on a couch and I'm like, oh, that athlete thinks they're so fancy, I wasn't there for the last 22 years that they woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get them to this moment. And that's probably how I feel a lot, which is like, I get that, like, everybody should almost, especially the way I communicate and how competitive I am, almost everybody should be like, who do you think you are? But I also know why I feel like I can do that, because I only give advice I take for myself. I lack any hypocrisy. I'm telling you things that I do for myself. I'm telling you to be patient, I'm patient. You're just catching me at 40. Catch me at 22 when I'm bagging ice. Catch me at 25 years old when I'm already got stuff going on and I'm carrying boxes. It's really easy for me to tell you, like, be patient. Or anybody,
Yeah. I'm
not talking about what we just talked about. I'm talking about anybody. Because when I was 27 years old and already built a big business and like already had a real success and could have taken a lot of money off the table, I, on December 9th, would carry your box for, 3 boxes of beer to your car and say thank you for shopping at the store. And like nothing was below, today, nothing is below me. I'm out of here. See ya. Timestamp that.